Hi, so this is a lesson for my new ebook, Easy Classical Guitar Pieces for thisisclassicalguitar.com. This is volume 1, and the first lesson that I'll give is on Robin Reddocke, which is from an old lute book from the 16th century. And so this is part of the Renaissance part of the book, and you can get the sheet music and the tablature. The ebook comes with notation only and notation plus tab and left-hand fingerings, and these video lessons as well to go along with the song. So I'll play you the piece, and then we'll just have a short lesson on it as well. Okay, so what I want to do is mainly just talk about how to approach the piece from a practicing perspective. So I think the first thing that you want to do is practice the melody on its own. So the melody are mainly the notes with the stems going up and just a single line, no double notes or anything like that. So the notes are, so don't forget it's in the kind of the key of A major. So the C's are sharp, right? So you really want to make sure that you can shape that melody really clearly and really nice before you try adding all the other notes, because what's the point if you can't get the melody nice and smooth, then you shouldn't add the other notes. Most of the notes are actually open string basses, so it should be a pretty easy piece to accomplish, but nevertheless I still think it's good to practice the melody on its own. Now in regards to left-hand fingering, you'll find it a little bit weird that I've added so many 4s on D and then sometimes 3. The main reason is that sometimes we have this D chord shape, and this feels really good. The 4th finger feels good too, but D is so familiar to people like this. But when I'm playing single passages, I don't like doing my slurs with 2 and 3, not on these strings anyway, just because the 4th finger, it's just so much easier to reach the edge of the fret. And it's a normal thing that we do in classical guitar all the time, is play with the 4th finger on that D there. Especially if you have to sometimes reach down to bass notes. So I mix it up. I do 2 and 4 when I'm doing a single slur. 4, 2, and then into the D shape. And then back to 4. 4, 4, 3 because of the D shape. So it's a little bit of you'll just want to pay close attention to it and make sure that you're doing that. In terms of the right hand fingering, just remember to alternate fingers. For example, if you're doing just the melody alone, you could do I, M, I, M, I, M, I, M, I, M, I, M. Or sorry, I did a slur there, but you get the idea is you're just mainly alternating those fingers. Now sometimes when you have bass notes added in there, you might want to throw in the A. So you can do mainly I, M through here. And then because I used P, I, M on the second bar there with the D chord, I'll probably use the A finger on the E just to get by not having to repeat fingers. So you just throw in that A in order to not repeat any fingers. Or if the reach is really far away from the thumb, then you can throw the A finger in there. But essentially you're just alternating IM most of the time, throwing in A so that you don't repeat fingers after chords. or if there's a big reach between those. And as long as you're alternating fingers, I think you're going to be just fine. So, great little Renaissance tune that I transcribed from the tablature, and really just kind of like a lovely little piece, fairly easy, which is nice. And the Easy Classical Guitar Pieces, the ebook, has about 15 pieces in it, ranging from the Renaissance, Baroque, Classical, Romantic era. So a nice wide range of music, but all kind of within the Royal Conservatory, like preliminary to grade 2 level. So pretty much first position and easy to accomplish. So it'll be a great collection of pieces that I'm really looking forward to sharing with my students and everyone on the web. So thanks.